What is going on, my YouTube and my YouTubers squad? Yo, what's happening, man? Hey, yesterday, man, I was a little down. I was a little sad, and I made a little video. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, basically spitting some real talk. You know. So, but today I'm a little better. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got to get knocked down in order to get back up. You know what I'm saying, and know how that knockdown feel. Although, you know, I done been knocked down a couple of times on trying to do so. And what it is, man, my dream car is a Chevy Camaro 2SS. You know what I'm saying? Now, the car that I went to go test drive at my dealership that, you know, I always mess with, or shall I say, I always do car reviews with. They got the exact dream car that I want, man, which is the 2014. It's the 5th gen. Which if y'all out there done watch Transformers, the first Transformer movie, then that's exactly the Camaro that I'm talking about on that one. You know what I'm saying? And I thought I would be able to get it. You know what I'm saying? Even with even with my bad credit, because of the Impala that I own. You know what I'm saying? Making payments on it, I had got a little behind for a second. I ain't gonna lie, keep it 100 with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Got a little behind, but I caught it back up though. You know what I'm saying? And worked my butt off, man. Worked hard, yo. And you know, I got to test drive the car yesterday. You know, get the crackling, the popcorn in, man. Listen to the nice V8 6.2 liter. And driving it with my man, you know what I'm saying? And then on top of it was a convertible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking in my head at the time, like, yeah. And well, let me not get it too ahead of myself, but let me wind it back on how I was thinking. Like, yeah, I get the car, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what I do to it. You know what I'm saying? Hook it up, like I always do with any other of my cars. Hey, I can't talk. Blah. Any other of my cars, hook it up. You know what I'm saying? Intake, lights under the bottom. I was gonna, you know, put tail lights on there, different tail lights. I was gonna eventually get different rims put on. You know what I'm saying? Bigger tires on the back, and I was gonna have that bad boy a beast that from what it already is and was. You know what I'm saying? I already had the boiler exhaust on there, so I wasn't gonna have to do too much on the exhaust. I was just gonna check to make sure it had the resonator deleted, you know, to make it more loud and aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, though, they did the numbers, and, you know what I'm saying, tried to get me approved, which the company that I'm with now, making my car payments to for my Impala, which when I say to y'all out there, when I say Impala, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about Impala. I have a 2017 Chevy Impala, and I'm under a car payment company that actually the Chevrolet dealership deal with. So I'm thinking, yeah, shoot, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? And I had my car for a year. Like I said, I had to get my mind right and catch up on my payments, man. But you know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, I did. So be honest with y'all, paying $946 a month. You know what I'm saying? $470 in car payments is. I was paying $946 a month, $470 bi-weekly to catch up. You know what I'm saying? And caught up, you know. So I'm thinking, shoot, you know, my car payment people, you know, I know they seeing that, you know what I'm saying. So shoot, I should get the car. You know what I'm saying? The car wasn't nothing but like 23,000. I estimated the 24,000. You know what I'm saying? At the end of it all, but due to you know what I'm saying, poor credit and not a whole lot of money, I got denied on it, you know. And the way I was feeling, let me turn my lights off here. The way I was feeling was like, yo, how like how did my car payment people deny me like that? You know what I'm saying? But go back to what I was saying. You know, credit is everything. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I was working in the mill. For those that don't know, you know, the mill is like a industrial warehouse type. You know what I'm saying? Which is no longer up. You couldn't even tell if it was a mill there no more. You know what I'm saying? But I was working there. I had got me a credit card. You know what I'm saying? And I had told my mom about it. You know, like, Mom, you know, I done got me a credit card. You know what I'm saying? And instead of her saying, okay, well, you know, make sure you keep the credit card up because, you know, credit is big, credit is everything. You know what I'm saying? She was like, you shouldn't have got that. You know what I'm saying? You should have let that credit card alone, boy, you know. So, you know, it kind of scared me. I'm sitting here wondering, like, why I should have left it alone, you know what I'm saying? And just so happened, though, you know what I'm saying, the mill, it closed down like 2003. It closed down, man. I was making pretty good money. It was production, so whatever you did, how hard you went that's how much you made. You feel me? So I was making pretty good money. Had a car payment. You know what I'm saying? Had a little credit card. You know what I'm saying? I was at the top of the moop. So I thought, you know what I'm saying? I felt like, but the mill shut down. And I had to end up, I drew unemployment for a year or so, you know what I'm saying? And it was like I never could bounce back after that, you know what I'm saying? Which that began my nightmare of messing up my credit, you know what I'm saying? At one point in time, my car had got repoed that I had which back then, if YouTube was popping back then, man, I would be a whole lot higher in subscribers and everything. Like you know, I see, like, right now I'm at the bottom of the subscribers, you know what I'm saying? I mean, excuse me, not the subscribers, but at the bottom of the YouTube. But I see a lot of the top YouTubers. Like, I would have been up there with them, man, if YouTube was popping back then, because I had a Toyota Tercel, you know what I'm saying? It was a coupe. And I had that bad boy fixed up. This was when the first Fast and Furious came out. I think that was in, what, 95, I think? Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that was in 95 when the first Fast and Furious came out. No, couldn't have been 95. 2000. Like, yeah, 2000, I'm correct myself. Yeah, because it couldn't have been in 95. Came out like 2000 or something like that. But anyway, I took notes from that, you know what I'm saying? And on my Tercel, man, I had the exhaust pipe, I had the exhaust work done. I had lights under the bottom of it. It was a coupe. Tercel was a coupe with the little spoiler, you know what I'm saying, black. Had little rims on it, you know what I'm saying. Matter of fact, when I got it, already had rims on it. It had BBSs on it, you know what I'm saying. But nevertheless, though, if YouTube was out then, man, like now, I'd be, you know what I'm saying, full top of the mook legendary, you know what I'm saying. But it wasn't out back then, though, to my remembrance. Nope. We ain't even had phones like that. Our high-tech technology that we got now, like that back then, in like 2000. I mean, we had technology, but it wasn't high-tech. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, though, my credit had got jacked up, though. You know what I'm saying? And the job I got now, which y'all be seeing off the times, I work at NGK. I make pretty good, you know what I'm saying? Pretty good money. But it's a lot of stuff I have on me that, I mean, it's pretty much, I got my ducats in a row to get my credit back up, but I just gotta get on them ducats, you feel me? So I'm gonna see, though. I know my man like I tell y'all all the time on my videos when I do be doing my car reviews, you know what I'm saying, and I'll be pointing out, be like, that's the man right there. I know my man, he told me come back in like 6 months and see. So I'm gonna get on the grind. 6 months be like in August. Probably about the end of August. I say about September. Probably about the end of August. And I'm gonna try it again though. You know what I'm saying? So hey yo, Rich, man, if you watch this, man, you watching this right here. The end of August, man, I'm gonna come back out there and try again though. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I doubt it though, but hopefully the Camaro's still out there. Never know. You know what I'm saying? It's been out there for a long time. I was trying to take it off his hands then though. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless though, like I say, yo, don't be afraid to get your credit right. You know what I'm saying? For all the young buckaroos out there, man, for real. Don't be afraid to get your credit right. And if you get a car from a dealership, you get credit cards, anything like that, man, stay up on them, man. Pay them on time, and watch, or your credit cards, watch what you spend. See, because didn't nobody tell me this, none of this until late. Like for instance, if you got a 700, I mean, excuse me, not 700. If you got a 300 credit card limit, right? Yeah, 300 is your max. Like, you can only spend $90 of it, you know what I'm saying, and then pay it back, which that's gonna build your credit up to greater heights. You know what I'm saying? If you finance a car, you know what I'm saying, make sure you pay your car on time. But this is the catcher right here, because like I say, I didn't find none of this out till late. You know what I'm saying? And some of the stuff I had to find out on my own and see. If your car payment is like $316, at least try to pay $416 or better. Reason being, only paying $316, you're only paying for your interest. So, you know, a lot of the car dealerships tell you, all right, yo, you know, we see this car here, boom, you know what I'm saying, come back in a year and, you know, trade and get something better. You come back in that year, and then you find out that you paid too much for the car. That's because you only been paying on the interest. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, letting y'all know out there, you know what I'm saying, for the young people, and maybe for some of the people like myself that just now finding out, when you make a car payment, make it more than what the car payment is. So therefore, you'll be paying the interest and the principal. So if you do want to go back and get a upgrade your car for the next year, you'll be able to do so, because you won't have all that negative equity on you. And that's my problem now. I got a lot of negative equity with this car and can't upgrade it, do nothing. Like right now, I'm pretty much stuck with this car until I get the negative equity, or excuse me, until I get the payments down. You know what I'm saying? Once I get the payments down, which that knock off the negative equity, then I'll be able to do something. Also, I had to get my credit up. The best thing for those out there, try to keep your credit. It's hard though. It's hard, but try to keep your credit up to like 850. Even 750. You know what I'm saying? 750 or better. Reason being is your life is based off credit. If you want to get some furniture, you want to rent to own some furniture, and you got 800 credit, they're gonna be like, all right, yeah, where you want to sign that? You know what I'm saying? But for my case, I go in there and want to rent some furniture, they're gonna be like, yeah, I don't know, you got any money to put down? You know what I'm saying? Or we're gonna need a little deposit. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, make sure your credit is A1 great. Never miss a payment on nothing that has to do with your credit line, because if you do, it's gonna doom you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, this JP Chevy, man, spitting nothing but the real to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm always keep it pure and prosthetic for y'all. You feel me? Yeah, though, just make sure y'all credit is A1 and up to the full top of the mook that you can take it. You know what I'm saying? And always pay more on credit cards and interest. And on credit cards, like I say, $300 limit, you know, they can spend $90. Pay it back, credit go like this. Boom, boom. Also, another way, you know, get your credit right is if you lease a car instead of financing. Now, I know leasing, you're not gonna never own it, but it's gonna get your credit right though. Therefore, you can be able to get a car to own it. See what I'm saying? So, yeah. Like I say, man, JP Chevy, man, spitting nothing but the real, man. Y'all be easy out there, man, and make sure you stay prayed up and never let nothing get you down. I did. I let it get me down because I had tried, man. I've been trying since 2014 to get back to a V8, man. For those that know me, man, they know I had a 545i. You know what I'm saying? And it had got repoed, you know what I'm saying, from me because I thought it was actually mine, especially going off with the turn this heat down. Whew. Especially going off what my insurance people was telling me. They was like, yo, well, that's pretty much your car because the car I had got the 545 that I got had came from a buy here, pay here, but he had me financed, and the guy had got shut down, you know what I'm saying, for a whole bunch of stuff that he was doing, like embezzlement and all that, you know what I'm saying. So I'm thinking it's mine, you know, and come to find out six months later, repo, you know what I'm saying. And I've never been able to bounce back. I've been bouncing around, but never been able to bounce back to the V8, man. And I ain't gonna give up though, not yet. I almost did though. I really almost did. I almost said forget it, man. I don't even want to try no more. I mean, if only y'all knew, man. I done tried, and every time I get knocked right down. It's like fighting, you know what I'm saying? Go in there, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? You hitting them, bing, 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 hitting them, bow, bow, hitting them. You know what I'm saying? Then all of a sudden he hit you with one, just one, boom, knock you down. You know what I'm saying? You look at him, get back up, go back at it again, bing, 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 boom, boom. You hitting them, everything you got. And again, hit you with another one, boom, knock you right back down. Get back up. Try it again, keep going and keep getting knocked down, keep going, getting knocked down. Eventually you go give up, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, I can't beat this dude, man, forget it. You know what I'm saying? So that's about where I was at. It was 2014 to 2020, that's some years. Some good years. And I just knew that since the dealership dealt with my finance people, I just knew I was gonna get put into the car, but got denied. But hopefully though, since I know that I know what to do, hopefully maybe in 6 months, you know what I'm saying, I can give y'all one of them uplifting speeches like, yo, and you know what I'm saying, never give up, yo. Hey, I was once there, because right now I'm telling y'all I'm there. I'm down, man. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, man. The Impala Nice is real nice. Look real good, especially when it's clean. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Walker Wash. When it's clean, man, it's real nice, but it ain't my dream car. It ain't what I want. It ain't the V8, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not that Camaro that I seen on Transformers, and it don't sound like it that I seen on Transformers. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got that V8 sound, but it do got that V6 sound though. Hold up, let me hit it one time for y'all. Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. But hey, don't get me wrong though. It's a nice car, very nice, real nice, real nice. And I ain't mad that I got blessed with it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. At one point in time when they came out, this model here came out, I was wanting one. Like, dang, I like the way, you know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, I'm in one now. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't my dream car though. So everybody was telling me, you know what I'm saying, not to give up. Even my own mama, she was telling me not to give up, you know what I'm saying. And Mom Dukes, man, she know me, be like, well, Yeah. Let it go then. Don't try. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, nah, don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Keep going. It just ain't your time yet. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I normally tell people, like, yo, it ain't your time yet. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was my time, but I guess not. So hopefully, you know, now that I know and I can uplift my credit and stuff, riding in the right direction and stuff, and I got my car payment right, you know what I'm saying, right where I want it. At this moment in time, well, I'm gonna keep it like that though. So hopefully I'll be in my dream car. Now my retirement dream car though is the Corvette, but the way they're going, like, it's gonna be I'll be in a mid-engine type Corvette at the end of my lifespan. I don't know. But yo, man, I'm a piece up out of here, man. I'm a piece up out of here. Hey, this is JP Chevy though. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I always keep it pure and prosthetic. Hey, sometimes you got to have that heart of the line to go get yours. And that's what I'm gonna do. JP Chevy, man. I'm out.